We will hit the record button.
Ladies and gentlemen, TCS Network is proud to bring you the Charity Strike. Now here are your favourite arseholes, Trigger Mike and Rebound.
Oh, nothing like starting a show mid-sip, if you know what I mean. And I think you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You extended that just to make sure you swallowed first.
Oh, I always swallow.
Good
I don't want to
man.
miss a drop. Never want to miss a motherfucking drop. Welcome in the show, everybody. Greg, the Rebound Jones. I just like listening to myself right now. It sounds nice. There it is. Sounds clear, doesn't it? It sounds good.
I missed it. Big
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
No, you're really clear.
Yeah, we sound good tonight. Anyways, we have some new equipment. Gracias to the Santa Claus. Donde está Santa Claus? The vato with the bony knees.
Germans do it right. Beer, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Let's keep it going, guys.
Right. Anyways, where are we? This is the Charity Strike. I am Greg the Rebound Jones. Sitting over there is Pepe Le Pew Pew Trigger Mike. Yeah, that's right. Look at you over there, fancy pants.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. This is our day after Christmas show. We were going to do a Christmas show, but then, we decided not to.
Nah. Give some people the rest,
Yeah.
and then we'll get back on you.
And let's face it, I was far too drunk to operate.
It was
equipment.
our fault. We were too fucked up.
And I knew it was going to happen. Anyways, let's get a little business done and out of the way for y'alls. You can check us out at thecharitystrike.com. You can get us on Facebook, facebook.com/thecharitystrike. You can, with us, on the old twat box, at the Charity Strike. There's no E at the end of that.
Do it like a van, drop that E.
Yeah.
I just forget how loud that is.
Nice and clear drops, too.
Mm-hmm.
This new system
Sounded
is
good. I could use the fader without going, and when I start the show, I'm not just in the left ear.
Yeah.
I'm in both ears.
in one ear and out the other. Doo-doo.
That's how big my dick is. And where was I? Oh, yes. Our phone number. We're going to be taking live calls if anybody's actually listening, which I doubt.
We are back with the phone calls.
Yeah, let's see if all this stuff works out. 805-419-3679. That is the number to call. You can text, you can send us some titty pictures. Hey, we love titties. That's why we have our own.
Do love them.
Yeah, that's why
I
we
like
have
to
our own.
stare at them every day.
Yeah, in the mirror?
In the mirror.
Yeah. Ways to listen to us. You can get us live every week. We always post the link on our Facebook page I just gave to you. You can get us on iTunes. Hey, if you're on iTunes, just click 5 stars. Not 4, not 3, not 2, especially not 1.
No.
5, if you can count that high. Give us a nice little review to go along with that. What it really does is help us get seen by more people. You can also get us on Stitcher Radio, the Stitcher Radio app, as well as StitcherRadio.com. Get us on Radio Fubar, RadioFubar.com, and on Spreaker.
Oh, yeah. I
Spreaker.
post once a week. Every Monday.
Once a week, people.
I try to use the Monday Night Football Twitter trends. Saw hashtag
Oh,
NFL, MNF, whoever's playing that game that night.
I love M&M's. Yeah.
MNF,
Oh.
Monday Night Football,
Man,
man.
I fucking...
Well,
yeah.
I can go for some peanut M&Ms right
Oh,
now.
you know what's the best?
Yeah.
Peanut butter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God. Those are the best. So
Because they're big like peanut, but they're not taken up all by peanut.
Right, and I just love chocolate and peanut butter.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It's the
It's such a
best.
good combo.
That's how I have my shakes. Chocolate and peanut butter.
That's fat.
It is.
Shakes.
That's a lot of protein.
Where do you get
and
shakes from?
Fat. If I go anywhere for ice cream.
Oh, okay.
I don't like eating ice cream.
Oh, I don't like
to get
drinking shakes. I like ice cream, not shakes.
Yeah, see, I'm the
We're
other way
opposite.
around.
Oh, that's good. We would never take each other's dessert.
It's true.
This has gotten so good.
Well, I'm trying to keep cavities away from my teeth, so the more straw drinking I can do, the better.
Oh, good.
And then
Great story.
chewing.
Compelling and rich.
Another wonderful story by Trick and Mike. Thank you.
We need like a little like outro song to any stupid story, like and another wonderful story from Pepe Le Pew Pew.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just cut that.
I should get a clean version of that. All right. Like I said, our number is 805-419-3679. You can do to that what you would a normal phone. That includes phone sex if you'd like while we're on the air.
Yeah, like shove the receiver up your pussy or ass.
If you're a
Or
female?
if you're crazy, up your urethra.
urethra?
That's what I think Hank Hill's dad called it in King of the Hill.
I was like, what?
Urethra. You got to narrow urethra.
Yeah. Surprisingly and fortunately for us, Sergio did not call in. Neither did Haiku Hank. He must be just stoned out of his mind.
Yeah, I mean, can't blame him.
Yes. I wonder if they have like weed that smells like Christmas trees.
Pine weed.
Yeah.
Saturnalia weed.
Christmas Awana? No. Yeah, that doesn't really work. So anyways, we're gonna skip that part of the show since we don't have it.
Have a marijuana Christmas.
Oh, that's good.
There's Mary in there.
I like that. That works, yeah. And we'll get right on to the most important part of the show.
Hello, ladies.
I know what you're doing. You're Googling the chick of the day, aren't you?
I did that at the beginning of the show.
Oh, okay. Today's chick of the day, her name is Liz Katz, L-I-Z, last name C-A-T-Z. If you don't know who she is, neither did I till a few days ago, but apparently she's like one of those cosplay chicks.
I was going to say, it looks like she's a cosplayer.
She is, and she is amazingly gorgeous.
There's a lot of them that are hot. Man.
Yeah, I mean, she is just smoking hot. Smoking! That. Oh, you know what? Oh, I can't do it right now.
Oh, the music going?
Yeah, it's weird how the update won't let me switch forward.
Fuck you, iOS.
It's not iOS. It's actually the
fuck
board.
you, soundboard.
Yeah, but I do have that. She's got a great ass. I'll play that later, yeah. Anyways, she does have a great ass and a great set of tits, which I'm pretty sure are fake. But no one's judging.
No.
If
she bought them, they're hers. Huh?
Yeah, bought and paid for it. She posted a video yesterday of her, like, after Christmas video or whatever, and the thumbnail that was chosen, which is perfect, it was like her just, like, sitting there half posing, like, it was like, you know, just mid-talk or whatever, and her nipples were hard. It was just,
Oh, she's naked?
She wasn't, no. It was
Oh, you can
just
see through the
tight
clothes.
tank tops.
Ah.
The mystery almost made it hotter than naked.
Braless.
Yeah, oh, very much so.
Ah.
And I did do some Googling today. I cannot find any total nude pictures of her. There's no frontal
nude
nudities.
superhero she could dress up as? Or undress up as?
Just dressing up, or undressing, I should say, would make her my superhero.
Mm-hmm.
I wish dearly that she
All right,
would.
I'm going to create a naked superhero heroine. That way she can cosplay
I like
that
heroine.
shit. Yeah. Naked heroine indeed.
You would be my heroine if you did. Yes. Yes.
You're going to inject me in you?
Yep.
Yeah.
I already do.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Shit. So anyways, check her out, Liz Katz. She's on Facebook. I'm sure she's on, well, I know she's on all the other stuff, but she posts all kinds of sexy pics on Facebook, so do yourselves a favor.
Probably catch her at any convention then, too, probably.
I bet. Yeah, we should go meet her and rape. I mean, autograph.
It's not rape if she dresses
Who
up.
said rape? Why are you talking about rape?
If she dresses like a cosplayer, it's not rape. She is asking
No
for
one
it.
said rape.
Because she got a great ass.
I love that. All right, on that, we should probably move on to real sports. All right, this is a story all for Pepe over here. Serena Williams, the black love of his life. Black, if you've seen Anchorman. It's part of the movie. It's great. Yeah. I won't give you any more because I don't want to ruin it. But, she was voted the AP Athlete of the Year, female Athlete of the Year.
Oh, well, good job.
I guess.
You got a grunt for me? No.
No.
Didn't pull the grunts for me?
I never pull grunts.
It's okay, I'll hear it tonight.
She's the oldest.
Oh.
Nice. From me or her?
That doesn't matter.
Okay.
You sound the same.
She's the oldest female to win Athlete of the Year from the AP poll.
Ah, how dare she, young 30s-year-old woman.
What?
30s, young-ish.
She's 32.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early 30s.
Yeah. You all right over there?
Yes, she's old.
Did you just have a stroke?
I just don't get how that's old.
No, she's just the oldest one that's ever been selected.
I know.
You're not saying that's old.
Well, usually because it's a tennis player and they don't last that long. So, when it's a female.
You must be a tennis player.
Yes.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So anyways, she is whatever athlete of the...
Associated Press. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's so dumb. Athlete of the Year. We got another male Athlete of the Year. We'll get to that shortly. But first, real sports.
Love basketball, you love basketball, then say yeah. Yeah. I love basketball, you love basketball.
I'm really enjoying this new beer, by the way.
Me too.
The Firestone Pils. It's a hoppy pilsner, which I like.
Yeah, they even put like the hop at the front of the logo there.
Yeah, it's just hoppy pilsner on it. Mm-hmm. It's a happy pilsner. Anyways, the worst news that news could bring. That made no sense. Kobe hurt his knee last week. He's out from that point 6 to 8 weeks. At least. They're saying just 6 to 8 weeks. Everyone, all the doctors that have been interviewed on the news and stuff are saying that it could very much take longer than that. Very easily take longer than that.
Yeah, but it's Kobe.
It is Kobe. And everyone's going to come back sooner. It's Kobe. But he's already...
He's not Derrick Rose.
Oh, no. They're not saying it's going to take 8 years. They're just saying, more than 6 to 8 weeks. Knowing Kobe, even if it's not healed, he'll come back on, 6 to 8 weeks because he tried to play through it. And in fact, he finished the game on that knee.
I'm kind of scared for this guy now, though.
He's getting old.
The trend.
Well, you know what he did it was his not Achilles leg. It was the opposite leg.
Oh, okay.
So, when you baby one leg so much, the other leg gets, kind of the brunt of everything. And so, he just needs to work out the muscles and get him back into game shape. And maybe he came back a game or two too early.
I was going to say, can we associate this to him being too ambitious to get back in there?
Oh, I'm sure this didn't help. And bigger than coming back too many games early is too many minutes, which can be associated to their awesome coach.
No, it's Kobe's fault.
No, that would...
He made him do it.
A doctor was saying on there that the minutes really need to be limited better in order for him to recover from the Achilles. And that
Kobe's like, fuck you, doc.
Yeah. Well, no, this is, after the knee injury. Speaking of bad coaches and giving him too many minutes, D'Antoni was a little upset the other night after their extremely embarrassing loss to the Suns.
Not embarrassing. Suns are just that good.
No, that's embarrassing.
Yeah,
they lost by like 27 points.
Yeah, as they should, because the Suns don't have Mike D'Antoni as their coach.
Tell me what you told me the other day about the Suns.
I said they're rebuilding.
Yeah, so they must be always rebuilding because
it's true.
When was the last time they
always rebuilding?
Yeah, forever rebuilding.
Forever rebuilding. Yeah.
When was the last time they weren't rebuilding?
Probably that 3 years they were good with Steve Nash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and they still
and then the
good.
1 year with Charles that they went to the finals.
So what? 18 years ago?
Yeah.
Cute.
Only like 4 seasons altogether.
Yeah, in their entire history.
Yeah,
just like the Clippers.
Then they debuild after that.
Yeah, the Clippers were forever rebuilding in anticipation for Blake Griffin.
Yeah, the Suns rebuild to debuild. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's a vicious cycle.
Because Joe Johnson was once on our team.
Yeah,
with all those guys. So
hey, so was Steve Nash and
yeah, it was Nash. It was
Amari
Johnson, Stoudemire, and Marion. It was an amazing team. And then we let Johnson go. Then Marion go.
You know who should be in the Hall of Fame is the other Johnson.
KJ.
No one even knows what you say. Anyways, back to D'Antoni being an asshole. He, after the loss, was being asked about, Laker fans being very discouraged right now because we're playing like shit. And he said, well, if the Laker fans are discouraged, they should find another team to root for.
I love it. I don't know about you. I know it's your team, but that's funny.
You know what's funny about that is we all feel that he should find another team to coach for.
Right, but is he going to say that? No, he's going to fuck you guys. Go root for someone else, you bitches.
We will until you leave.
He's like,
go Clippers.
Clippers are looking mighty good right now.
And I hate Doc Rivers.
And they're sporting a nice jersey, too.
I hate Doc Rivers.
Yeah, and you're about to go for the Clippers. That's pretty sad.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
I'm going to go for Doc Rivers' throat in just a minute here. But, yeah, it's... And then he the next day asked him about him saying that. He said, well, I was an idiot when I said that. It's like, you know what? That's your paycheck right there, dummy.
I don't think he's an idiot.
He's angry. He's an awful coach. Of course he's an idiot. Maybe not based on those comments.
He
but
can't
he's
handle
still
the pressure, so... New York, L.A., he can't handle it.
No, send him back to Phoenix.
He should go coach Memphis or something.
They need a
small
coach.
Market team.
Yeah, they need a coach that can keep running them into the ground.
Yeah. Let's get rid of good coaches and bring in shitty ones.
Yeah. Lionel Hollins, jobless. Byron Scott, jobless. George Karl.
I was going to say reigning head coach of the year.
Coach of the year, George Karl, jobless. Mike D'Antoni, gainfully employed.
It's sad.
I can't even tell you who's coaching the Grizzlies right now. Do you know?
I don't know his name.
No, me either. He's gainfully employed.
But all I know is Lionel Hollins should be coaching that team still.
Yeah. What the fuck?
After watching them blow a 11-point lead in the fourth quarter against the Rockets.
What the fuck?
That's right.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
You saved my voice for tonight.
Just do what I can. And then I know what you're thinking because you're looking at me.
Shit, I just want a dick right now.
Yeah. I know, I can tell. I can tell.
She says so damn sexy. It makes me want a dick.
And it's funny because she was so drunk and joking when she said it.
Yeah.
Anyways, D'Antoni's an ass. There's so many better coaches out there. I can't wait till his contract is up. Too bad that's not for another year and a half.
They're notorious for getting rid of coaches in the middle of their contract.
They won't. Jim Buss already looks like an idiot enough. He's not going to get rid of him.
We've already got 2 mics on there. We don't want to make a third one. They're bringing Mike Woodson from New York just to have another mic on the payroll.
Hey, I'd take Mike Woodson over Mike D'Antoni. Look what he did to the Knicks. After D'Antoni drove him into the ground.
And then Carmelo's ruining all that this year.
Carmelo's an asshole. And the Lakers did say they will not offer Carmelo the full max contract. I'm like, good. I don't want Carmelo on the team.
No, he doesn't deserve it.
No, he's so overrated.
It should be for special players like LeBron James and Kobe Bryant. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the only 2 that deserve it.
Yeah. Kevin Durant.
Yes, Durant. I'm sorry. Those 3.
Anybody else?
Those are the only three that have earned it.
I would say Love, but he's too injury prone.
Yeah, if he wasn't injury prone, he's definitely a top tier player.
Yeah.
Dwight Howard, when he's scoring some baskets, is a top tier player.
Yeah, Dwight Howard from like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Westbrook's not
Westbrook's-
quite there.
he's
yet.
like the next level
He's
down.
almost there.
Yeah.
So, Noah Joakim.
Oh, he's definitely top tier.
Really?
Oh, is that what we're talking
No,
about?
it's,
Oh, okay.
I was switching. Sorry, no transition.
Oh, he's top tier in Jen's league of what men she wants.
She does like Noah, and she likes Gasol.
Ugh.
I bet she'd love Anthony Davis.
The unibrow.
Yeah.
Unkempt is her thing.
Yeah, homeless. Joakim and Kendrick Perkins got into it the other day in the locker room.
If you think about it, Hank's got the big old bush, so
Oh, it's true. That's true.
she does like those unkempt. All right, sorry about that.
No brush, no shampoo. Noah was going into the Thunder locker room after their game the other night, and he wanted to talk to Cephalosha, their buddies. And while in the locker room, Kendrick Perkins, being the asshole that he is, started yelling at him for being in their locker room.
He's a big one. Didn't Cephalosha just minutes earlier go over to the other side and said hi to Noah without any problems?
Right, no problems. So he went over and so they got it into their face, and this was not reported officially, but rumor has it they had to be separated, though no punches were thrown. You know, no physical.
Well, yeah, they did the
did
whole
have to
chest
be-
to chest, like, come on, hit me, I dare you.
Right, it looked like they're going to kiss and all that
Motherfucker.
stuff, yeah.
I'll see you later.
You fucking pussy.
See you on the court later.
Yeah, you better walk
See
away.
what happens
You
then.
better walk away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
hold me back.
Get my face, bro.
Hold me back.
Come on, do it. Just punch
Bro.
me.
I love the bro thing.
Punch me, bro. Yeah, no, they're such.
Where you at, George? Sorry, that's Nick Diaz calling out George when he was nowhere near him.
What?
Nick Diaz did that again after his BJ Penn fight.
Oh,
So
did
where
he?
you at, George? Because if George St. Pierre's afraid. Then they pan to him in the crowd, and he's like,
Right here.
and then a couple years later, he beats the fuck out of Nick Diaz. So.
Shocking. Anyways, so when asked about it, Noah said it was no big deal, but he's just an angry dude. Perkins is such a bitch.
He is an angry dude.
And he's a bitch, too.
Yep.
Because he'll sit there and he'll jaw all day and he'll be all physical and push around. But if you do anything, if you fucking sneeze his direction, he starts crying and whining.
Mm-hmm.
He is such a bitch. I cannot stand Kendrick Perkins.
I agree. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry I didn't give you enough time to
Thank you, I drink. You could have said that really
I
slowly.
couldn't. I was like, is there another synonym for I agree? Yeah,
You're like,
true.
I
Yes, sir.
agree.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh, God. Never mind. Brooke Lopez. Good news for the Nets.
Oh, yeah.
Brooke Lopez out for the season.
Oh,
broke his
wonderful
foot.
news.
How do you break it? Come on. How do you
Well,
break a
he's
foot?
already had a broken foot and just re-broke it.
He is so not worth whatever they're paying.
Ask Shaq how you break a foot.
Shaq's a puss.
I think it's just a big man syndrome.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot. I mean, look at Yao.
And it's the one thing that's probably going to ruin his career for the rest of his life, too.
Yeah, I mean, he's so injury prone, especially
He's
in
already
his feet.
big, and he's a big dude.
He's a big dude. There's no way he's going to have a healthy, seasons after this.
He's like, why can't I have my talent and Robin's body? Because that guy still seems to be playing. He's starting for the Trailblazers. He's terrible.
Well, the thing is, he sucks so bad that he doesn't really get into.
Yeah, he doesn't put himself in situations to
Yeah,
get hurt.
there's no physical situations that kind of jeopardize his health or anything.
Rebound?
So,
What's a rebound?
it's me.
No, just stand at the top of the key, watch the ball.
Let me comb my hair, comb my hair.
Bouncy bear. He doesn't dribble the ball, he dribbles his hair.
I bet he does talk like that.
It looks like he talks
Yeah,
like,
he does.
hey guys.
Hi.
And
You
Brooks
want
like
to
the
pass
smart-
me the ball? No? Okay.
And Brooks is smart. He's like, hey, Robin, shut the fuck up. Let me do the talking. I know
Yeah.
you're my twin, but shut up.
Robin needs a Paul Heyman.
Yes.
Robin Lopez.
Robin rules.
Robin rules.
Right back rules.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Where was I? Brooke Lopez is out. Blake Griffin. Okay, here's the deal. I hope you guys watched the Clipper Golden State Warrior game on Christmas Day. Blake Griffin had a technical foul from earlier in the game. Fourth quarter comes around. Him and Andrew Bogut got a little tied up down in the key. Down at first, it was like, ooh, little skirmish going on.
Nice
skirmish.
basketball, hard basketball, right?
Well, at first it looked pretty like, ooh. And then upon replay, it was like, oh, that was nothing. All it was Bogut.
Yeah, it's not his fault Bogut gets blown over by the wind. Guys.
Right. Well, and it wasn't even that. It was they were boxing each other out. It got a little rough. Questionable.
Like a box out should.
Right. And it, not even like foul rough. Just got a little, touchy-feely. And then Bogut grabbed Blake's jersey.
Oh.
Yeah, he grabbed his jersey and kind of threw him around. And so then Blake was doing that whole, like, get off me, bro. He didn't like swing. He just kind of jerked his body away to
Right.
get him to let go of his jersey.
Legal.
And then Bogut like grabbed onto him, and then the refs ran over to break up something that wasn't happening.
And they blamed him.
Well, so they called it a flagrant that way they could review it. And upon further review, it very clearly should have only been
foul.
At worst, a double foul. But double fouls are so pointless. Because
No,
then you don't get
it's
anything.
not because it still goes against you as a foul that you have now.
Right, but
So instead of 6, you'll have 5 now.
someone should get like 2 fouls, and the lesser should get 1 foul. Or
I
something.
agree. Bogus should have got 2 fouls.
Well, yeah, say
if he
like-
fouled twice within the same play, he should get 2 fouls.
Or in that kind of situation where they're both at fault, but somebody's more clearly at fault. Somebody obviously started the situation. Bogut should get a double foul or something, and then Blake gets 1 foul or something like
Well,
that.
isn't there a baseline referee who's supposed to be watching those box outs in the first place?
You would think so, but
Like,
this is
there's
the
a guy
NBA.
standing there staring from under the basket.
David Stern doesn't know what he's doing. He needs some new refs.
Well, he's phoned it in.
Oh my
He's
god,
a lame duck right
he's,
now.
He's done. He's gone. Anyways, so the call ended up being a flagrant 1 against Bogut and a technical against Blake Griffin. And this was after about 10 minutes of review. I mean, they watched this over and over.
So they reviewed
again.
it and saw Bogut holding on to him, but didn't say anything. Shouldn't that be antagonizing?
Yeah, I don't get it. So Blake already had a technical. So that was his second technical. Gets ejected at that point. Bogut gets a flagrant 1. He's fine. He stays in the game. This was ridiculous because, first of all, Bogut is the only one that should have gotten anything, and no one should have gotten a technical or a flagrant. And first of all, can we just go back to having technicals? This whole technical and flagrant 1 and flagrant 2 bullshit is so dumb.
Not only that, if you know these two players, they're not actually going to start throwing haymakers
No,
anyways.
because really, Blake Griffin's a
doesn't throw,
pussy.
Yeah, he doesn't throw fun punches.
He's a bit of a vagina when it comes to fights.
He lets Matt Barnes
I was
do
saying
that
he
for
waits
him.
for Matt Barnes to come over, which he did.
Like I said, Matt Barnes has the neck tattoos. It's all in
Yeah,
in
whoever
the
got the
game.
neck tattoos and doesn't drive a Kia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Blake's out. Bogut's fine. It should not have been a technical. And like I said, get rid of the whole flagrant 1s and 2s and 8s and bullshit. Now, here's what makes it even worse. Today, the league actually said that it was the wrong call that was made. It should not have been a technical foul. It should have only been a personal foul against Bogut and nothing more.
Right.
Nothing more.
And they've reviewed this.
This is coming from the league. This is not from me or anybody else, midlife, whatever. This is the league.
But this tells me that the league fucked up the training of these refs then. If they look at it for 10
Yes.
minutes
Yes.
and that's the call they come to, why are they finding the ref? Why aren't they saying we fucked up? We obviously didn't train these guys well enough.
Right. Now, the game, which game was it? It might have been the New York Thunder game yesterday. That was a game, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a clear path foul. You know what the clear path foul? And they called it, and then they can review it to make sure in that situation. And they reviewed it, and upon review, you could see the defender was actually in front of the guy with the ball.
So it wasn't clear.
So it should
path.
not have been a clear path. They called it a clear path foul.
Jesus.
And even as they're reviewing
Poor
it, as
training.
they're reviewing it, the announcers are talking about, oh, that's clearly not a clear path foul. Like no question now that we're, upon review, you can tell it's not, live, it looked like it was. But upon review, it's definitely not a clear path foul. And then they call it a clear path. It's like, what? So here's what I'm saying, especially in the Blake Griffin, whatever, he got the, free throws and the ball out. Not a huge thing. It wasn't the end of the game.
But he was ejected, so...
Well, I mean, I'm
For
talking
him?
about the clear path thing.
Okay.
In the Bogut Blake Griffin thing, where it results in such a, they were tied at the time. The Clippers went on to lose by a couple of points. When the refs mess up, when they're able to review, and they reviewed for probably about 10 minutes, the refs should be fined.
I agree.
If the players get fined, like Draymond Green from the Warriors actually was fined from yesterday's game, $15,000 for not leaving the court in a timely manner after being ejected. If he can get fined for that, the ref should be fined for making such a bad call, and maybe they won't make such bad calls.
Yep.
I mean, this is just ridiculous.
Or the league should be fined and it should go into the owner's pockets.
Or
since they take so much money from the owners all the time.
Yeah, or charity or something.
Or, charity. There we go.
Yeah, who knows? Something not in their own pockets.
Charity, like the Lakers team needs some more money since they gave it all to Kobe.
Yeah, the Hire a Coach Foundation.
Yeah.
I think it's and the thing it's kind of, I don't mean to get political about this, but it reminds me of government. If the government were a business, they'd be out of business.
Yeah.
But because there's no penalties for them, they can do whatever they want. You know, like if the DMV was ran by a private company.
Yeah, the government shut down the government this year because they didn't want to do their jobs.
It
They
makes
didn't want to work together.
If McDonald's shut down, people would stop going to McDonald's.
If someone didn't want to work together in my work, they'd be fired, and we'd
Right.
bring someone else in.
Well, this is the same kind of situation. The refs are, they get off scot-free on everything. And it's one thing to call a bad call on a foul or a travel or whatever. But on this situation where they're able to review it for as long as they want, they sure took their sweet-ass time. And
Should've got it right.
And then they completely blow the call. I mean, twice they blew the call against Bogut even. He should not have been a flagrant. It should have been a personal foul. Blake should not have been called for anything.
They love that Aussie accent.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, Emily, the Emily effect, right?
Oh, you're right.
I'm sure Bogut's got a sweet little Aussie accent.
All you said was Emily, and I've already came 3 times.
I'm on you, Bogut, mate.
You just undid that
This
for
is
me.
a knife.
Thanks, Dundee. Anyways, I just think there should be some sort of penalty for the referees.
I agree. Or even the league.
Or the league, or
Yeah.
the head of the referee division, or whatever.
Yeah, the head ref, yes.
Whatever it has to be.
Remember head ref?
Head ref off.
But yeah, I agree. The ref first off, but then if all 4 of them get together, really, right? Isn't it 4 refs on a court?
3.
They all get together though and talk about it,
And they all watch the clip. That's why I'm saying the referee should be fined.
Yeah, the head ref in that game should be fined.
You're seriously head ref now.
since he obviously allowed the call to be made,
Right.
And then the league should be fined for not having this cleared up. And
Yeah.
these
And
guys
maybe-
obviously don't know what's going on,
Right, and maybe he shouldn't be allowed to be the head official for X amount of games. or
Exactly.
something,
Like a point system.
Yeah, if you get
You
7,
lost a star, buddy. Take it off the chart.
well, yeah, you get 7 technicals, you get suspended a game.
Yes.
So how about the refs blow, 5 reviewed calls? You don't get to
Or fix 5 games and they're out.
Yeah, and you don't, you get suspended for that too. I think there should be some sort of punishment for the
I
refs.
agree.
Because at this point, they're the government; they can get away with anything, and there's no checks and balances.
Yeah.
So
Make a bad decision like a child, be treated like one.
Mhm.
Take that star off the chart.
Go flip a card.
Yeah, flip a card.
Oh, dear. So, anyways, I'll digress because I could go on that forever because it's such bullshit. But yes, there needs to be some sort of system in place. I tweeted very angrily from the Charity Strike account. This is
saw
bullshit. Everyone, we need to start like a hashtag so everyone can tweet at the NBA. and
That's
be like,
bullshit.
Yeah. Well, it needs to involve the referee, like referee bullshit or fire the refs or referee repercussion. I don't know.
Referee referendum.
There you go.
Yeah.
The ref.
Referendum.
Ref.
You ref, please.
Hashtag fire D'Antonio. Oh, wrong one.
Still on your mind, huh?
Yeah, a lot.
Forever on your mind.
Forever and a
Hashtag.
day. Yeah. Anyways, I'll move on. So LeBron has topped jersey sales for this quarter once again. Number 1, followed by Kobe at number 2, and somehow D Rose holding up that number 3 vagina spot.
I love 2 of the top 3 never play at this point.
Yeah,
And
well,
one only plays all the time.
I mean,
Kobe. I mean, they're serious injuries.
Kobe's
It's
legit.
just funny though.
I mean, I guess Derrick Rose is legit, but he's going to take 8 years to come back. So, and speaking of,
You think they would start wearing suits to commemorate Derrick Rose, since that's all he wears now.
They should all wear a tie.
Yeah, they're like suits and ties with the number stamped on the back or something.
Yeah, that'd be great. Rest in peace, Derrick.
Or a rose, like where the A in for adultery in the Scarlet Letter is just an embroidered rose, a scarlet rose.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You never read the Scarlet Letter?
No, I'm straight.
Oh, sorry. I went to school.
To what?
I had to.
Oh, I went to school of Hard Knocks.
That'd be funny. Just like an embroidered red rose on the breast there.
Mm.
Breast. That's his memorandum right there.
Yeah. So LeBron was the AP Male Athlete of the Year as well. Speaking of breasts and uniforms,
Yeah.
did you happen to see those Christmas uniforms they wore yesterday?
I didn't watch any game. I was like actually doing all family shit.
Oh, fuck that. I was watching games.
It was horrible.
I had to get ready for the show today.
I did watch some Christmas
Plus, I hate
Story.
my
I
family.
do love that movie.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was on for like 2 days straight.
Yeah.
So you didn't see the uniforms?
I didn't see anything.
Oh, man. That's a shame because they looked like fucking soccer jerseys.
Oh, really?
They were awful.
This isn't football where it's cold outside.
Right. Why do they need
Take
sleeves?
clothes off.
Why do they need sleeves?
Take it off.
Yeah. I don't get it. It looks ridiculous. They look like soccer jerseys, and there's nothing worse than looking like you play soccer.
Yeah, they should be just wearing Christmas tree nipple stickers, and that's it.
Pasties.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
I like your style there. That's good.
Or maybe the tree down here
Oh.
and mistletoe up here because I'd like to kiss those titties.
Mistletoe.
I guess mistletoe will work down here too.
Yeah, well, if you have it above on the tits, then you can kiss the. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Kiss below this.
I'm getting distracted and sweaty.
It's making you horny, huh? You're like, hey, that is hot,
Yeah.
Mike.
Speaking of
Stop doing that on the air, Mike.
or keep going. Speaking of sweaty, D. Wade has proposed to his girlfriend, Gabrielle Union.
She is.
She got a great ass.
It's true, Al.
She do.
She does.
She do.
She do.
She do.
Indubitably.
She do.
Indubitably.
Do.
Gabrielle Union is hot, though.
She is. You know, she's 41.
Holy shit.
D. Wade's 32.
She's the hottest 41-year-old on the planet.
Right? She's 41. He's 32, but he plays like he's 57.
He plays her age.
Yeah, older.
Yeah, she
You know,
looks his
she
age.
could probably
he plays
play
her
better than
age.
he could.
It's true. She was a great cheerleader in Bring It On, man.
How long ago was that? Like 10 years ago?
I got to be longer. 12, maybe?
So okay, but either way,
I was in high school still.
she
Well,
was-
13, maybe.
Oh, were we in high school?
98, I think, is when
You
it
were
was.
in high school when that movie came out?
Yeah, maybe it was in 2000. It was 2000. So
Okay.
I was in my junior year.
All right, so it's 14. So, I mean, she was still like 27.
Yeah.
Looked like she was 16.
Yeah. She still looks the same now as she did then.
She pretty much does.
Yeah.
I'd still want to fuck her just as hard.
She's so hot. You always do it when I have nothing left to say.
Am I drinking at the wrong time today?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
because usually you
There were
pick up.
moments where I'm spouting my mouth off. You could be drinking all you want.
I guess so.
You wait till they're like, she's hot. I'm like, yeah.
Yes, she is. Drink. And then I take a drink after that. Finally, Des Rodman holds tryouts in Korea for a Korean team. He's planning on bringing over a team of 12 NBA vets to Korea to play on Kim Jong-un's birthday.
And everybody said no.
Well, he has like 12 guys rounded up, but now they're all afraid because Kim Jong-un just had his uncle killed.
Like, what is he going to do to us?
Right, that's his fucking uncle.
Not only that, like, this is just stupid.
At least we know he's not an uncle fucker.
Why are we going over there and appeasing this piece of shit?
Why? Just bomb him.
Right.
Nuke him.
Like, this is one war we don't mind having.
Yeah. Why can't we just make that place a whole?
How come we're saving Iranians and Iraqis, but not any Koreans that have been in slave
Here's-
labor for their whole life?
Here's what we do, and this is going to sound so insensitive, and I'll probably shot for this. We drop a couple nukes over that country.
Duke Nukem.
Duke Nukem. 32-bit style.
Yep.
And then we take all our garbage and we have a new landfill.
Goddamn right.
Yeah.
Yeah. North Korea is a good spot.
What are they growing over there that, we're going to kill? Nothing. Trees.
They're just growing slaves. That's all they're doing.
Yeah, come on.
At this point.
And communist leaders.
That's true.
Or dictators,
Yeah.
I should say.
Anyways,
Rob-
I'm full of gas tonight.
And other things. Robin is a weirdo. I don't get it. Let's talk about smaller balls.
Now, there's lots of teams throughout this land, but I'm proud to be
Still
a
like
Cubby fan. Believe me, 84 was just the start. We're going to bring a pennant to this park. Hey, I'm a Cub fan. And I'm a Bud man. Holy cow. We'll win the series before we're through. Cub fans is Bud.
I saw a thing the other day about Willie Mays that made me think of the other,
The other song?
yeah. Say, hey, Willie. Did I just say, I said Willie, right?
Yeah.
I didn't say Billy Mays, did
You said
I?
Willie.
Okay. I would believe I said Billy.
Just to make you feel good about yourself, I still love that transition between the Harry Carey to the song. It's a nice little transition.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to stroke myself off now. I feel a lot better.
He talking about me?
Yeah, anything else you like? Let's keep going.
That's it.
Okay.
That's the only thing.
All right, fine. Shin Soo Choo has signed a 7-year deal
Fuck
with...
you too.
Yeah. Who do you sign with? Well, the Rangers.
Okay.
Yeah.
They like their Asians. Them, the Dodgers, and the Yankees. We like our Asians.
Hello.
Hello, indeed.
Yeah.
I guess the Mariners too.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he's Korean and Yudarvish is Japanese.
Asians. Okay, I did.
You
say
said Asians.
All right.
Yeah. I'm just saying that they can't speak, in their languages together.
Hello.
Yeah, just be a lot of heroes.
I don't understand that. Hello.
Yeah. $130 million for that 7 years. Not too shabby.
No. Especially Japanese, it takes a couple years to catch
Korean.
up to what they're doing. Or Koreans. Asians.
You're racist.
Them
fuck.
slanty eyes.
Oh, wow. That was racist.
No, it's fact.
I was told once that the proper term, and this sounds at least as racist, if not more, because I heard I worked for an Asian TV station. One of the hosts, who is Asian, said "chinky eyes"
Oh my god!
on TV.
Oh wow!
And was blasted for it by Asian groups.
Just like the chink in the armor story from Jeremy Lin.
Just blasted for it. And so they had this Asian rights group come in and correct her. And
that is correct.
Well, Harrell, please correct yourself. They made her apologize on air and then correct herself. And he was telling her the quote right thing to say. Almond eyes.
Oh my god!
How is that better?
I
guess like, that's just as
almond
racist.
Is a tasty fruit. All right,
it's a nut.
Sorry, nuts. I'm obstinate. I need my alpha brain, man.
Apparently,
it needs to get here now.
I took mine today.
It needs to get here
good.
now.
Yeah, I feel good.
Is it tasty nut?
I just feel like almond eyes is about as racist as chinky eyes.
I'm gonna create an Asian song called Almond Eyes, and we'll see how it goes over.
Almond eyes.
Almond eyes.
So wow, that all came from Shin Shu Chu. And speaking of Asians, the bidding has begun for Japanese player Masahiro Tanaka.
That's a cool ass name.
It sounds like isn't that a
Who's
wrestler?
Well, it's close to what was his name?
Matsahiro Tajiri or whatever.
Something like that. Japanese have cool names. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
The Koreans kind of got the short end of the stick. Shinchusu.
Literally, they're pretty short.
No. How about this? Takahori Tanaka.
Huh?
Tanaka.
Okay. Anyways, they have the Major League teams have it today, the 26th, until January 24th to make an offer and land him. Now the price to pay if they land him is $20 million or up to $20 million.
Is that even just to talk to him, or is that the actual
That's
per year?
If they sign him, they got to pay the team. They came
20 mil, huh?
20 mil. It used to be uncapped, and that's
why did that for Ryu last year, didn't we?
Yeah, well, that's why for Yu Darvish, they paid $50 million to sign him.
Jesus.
MLB came to an agreement with the Japanese league that's just too much money, and so $20 million is the cap on that.
So is this to buy them out of their contracts?
Basically.
So why don't they just let their contracts expire and then sign with America, and then they take that signing bonus?
Yeah, he's got a couple years left on his contract. Why isn't the Rangers just buy out his contract?
Yeah.
Like if he's making $7 million, buy him for $7 million.
Cut out the middleman.
Yeah. Yeah, see. I'll just move around because you talked about buying
just
out
import
contracts.
him into America, and then he can't go to jail, can't be sued.
Yeah, especially if he has kids.
Yeah.
Just shout out a kid real quick.
Yeah.
You learn from our friends down south. The Giants, the ones downstairs.
Oh, yeah.
The Giants, speaking of selling, are selling their first baseman, Brett Pill. If I were the Giants, I'd sell as much of that team as I could. To the Korean
They're selling a player.
To Korea.
His contract, obviously, but still.
It's about right.
It might as well.
To the Kia Tigers.
Oh, my God.
Hello.
Does Blake Griffin own that team?
Yeah, he's...
Is that the new car?
Yeah.
The Kia Tiger.
Hurrah. I just think that's great. Good job, Giants.
It's going to make you roar.
Roar.
You'll hear it roar.
Yeah. I don't know what Bungalow Sue would say.
Bungalow.
That's his name?
Sinchusu, I think?
No.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Karo? Mr. Karora?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so yes, the Giants doing the smart thing and just selling off their team to Asian countries.
It's so funny.
Yeah. Speaking of good teams, the Dodgers, they're filling up their pen. They're looking for some depth when it comes to the mound.
Like we already had like a deep
I like
5-man rotation,
mound.
man.
Yeah, they've picked up J.P. Howell.
Not bad.
Yeah, Chris Perez.
Hey, former great pitcher right there.
Yeah, and Jamie Wright.
Used to be great too.
Yeah, I'm especially excited for J.P. Howell. I think that's good.
Yeah,
it's good news for us. And then they've brought back third baseman Juan Uribe.
Yeah, I mean,
big fat ass.
Only thing we got left is who's going to be our second baseman now that we got rid of not AJ Ellis, but Mark Ellis.
Yes.
He was kind of our go-to guy last year. He stayed par for the course while everybody had slumps and like peaks and valleys.
He wasn't great. He just kind of kept sailing on.
Just kept it going.
Kept on, kept it on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to see. Wonder
who
we'll bring in. Yeah. And then finally, Kevin Youkilis, a lot of Asian stories, is headed to the Tehuka Rakuten Golden Eagles. He signed a contract. That's a Japanese baseball team. Signed a contract for $4 million.
From world champ to Japan now.
Hey, that's the championship team in Japan.
Hey, might as well. Going to a winner.
Yeah, hurrah. From winner to winner to chicken dinner. I don't know what dance.
Kevin and Euclid, remember?
If only this was a video cast. No one can see it. That's all I got for baseball. Should we take a little break?
Let's hit the break.
Yeah,
I need some more brews.
My beer is
More
getting
pills.
a little empty-ish. Make sure you guys check us out at cherrystrike.com, facebook.com, the Cherry Strike now. We'll be right back, everybody.
This is the cherub. And this is number 2.
And this is number 4. And we are the Ned Files. And if you act now for the low, low price of freezies, you can find us on the interweb at www.thenedfiles.com. Also on Facebook /The Ned Files.
What's that say?
And you can follow us on Twitter, at Ned Files. And download us on the iTunes and Stitcher.
Gee golly, that sounds bright easy.
Like baked beans.
Bright and easy?
I said right easy. I don't know. I lost it.
You know what I thought of? Summer's Eve douche.
I know.
And this is the compelling story of how Awkward Apocalypse began. Hey, Jenny.
Hey, Greg.
What you doing?
I'm just drinking some wine.
Want to like make a show and stuff?
Okay.
We can talk about awkward things and boobs.
Well, I like boobs.
Me too. It's decided. And that is the compelling story of how the Awkward Apocalypse began. Do check us out on Facebook. Facebook.com/Awkward Apocalypse. @AwkwardPod on Twitter. And don't forget to call us 323-379.
9225.
The end. Take 2. Oh, that is right. Welcome back into the sexiness, to the jizness. I don't know what I'm saying.
Jizz-tacular?
Yes. Sounds like a Disney on Ice show.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Jizztacular, the newest from Disney on Ice.
Skating on all frozen sperms.
Nice. Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's Charity Strike.
Might be a little chunky.
Oof. What'd you eat?
I did not drink enough water.
Yikes. That is rough. That is really mayonnaise.
It hurt coming out.
Ooh. You got kidney stones?
Almost.
I just had a kidney stone.
Yeah, I know you did.
Literally.
You're like, I couldn't do it peeing.
Nope.
So I'm like, might as well jerk it.
Needs a little thicker.
Yep.
Yep. Jerk. I mean, this is great. Podcast.
Better projection is what I really need.
Totally not, or I'm totally making everything up, people.
People are coming in their pants right now, man.
I did. Got rid of a kidney stone.
Twice.
Yeah. Great story. All right, let's talk about fake sports.
Yeah, I want to drive the Zamboni. Hey, I want to drive.
You know what's funny is like Zamboni is actually the best part of hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's. I want to drive one.
Me too.
Yeah, these would be fun.
I wonder, like, do 8 crazy 8s within everything.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Write things in the ice with the Zamboni. Like,
Yeah.
Fuck you, hockey fans.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, hockey rules. So Martin Jones, the replacement for Jonathan Quick on the Kings, the only team to watch in hockey.
That's right.
He becomes the second goalie in NHL history to win his first 8 games. That's ocho for those of you listening in Spanish.
Didn't he have like 2 or 3 shutouts in that time span too? Yeah, he's
Sure.
fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, he totally did.
Who needs Quick anymore?
No, we got Martin Jones. That's my
right.
cousin.
MJ?
My cousin Martin.
Yeah.
We still have 2 minutes and... No, excuse me, 1 minute and 13 seconds left on the song.
Oh, okay.
Can we talk about some other sport
Sure,
while we're talking about hockey?
Speaking of Joneses,
Yeah.
there's a Jones fighting this soon.
No, don't get into fighting. Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, so let's not
I can
segue
start
that.
bitching about how the refs should be fined or something in the NBA when they fuck up
Yeah,
the calls.
what about that, man?
I just really think it's fucked up how
you
they
told
can
me
get
you
away
could
with
go
so
on for
much shit.
days about this.
I could go off.
You go off.
I could go off and complain about this for days.
You know, a Zamboni ride is better than the referees in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather watch that than the bad 10 minutes of making a bad call even worse by coming back with a worse verdict than the original call.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, they watched it for 10 fucking minutes. They still got it wrong.
Now I know why Midlife didn't want instant replay, because it's not going to solve anything. And he's look at it.
I'm starting to think he's right.
Kind of right.
I thought he was just old.
Now baseball, that's kind of you kind of need it for baseball.
They really do.
They do.
I mean, what do they have it for right now?
The game's
Home runs?
slow already.
Yeah, they have it for home runs right now.
It's not like it's going to slow it down anymore.
And all they got to do is have someone watching upstairs or off site. You don't need the umpire to walk over and watch a screen. Just come down, call down with the call.
Yeah,
That's
do
all
it
I'm
like
saying.
Deal or No Deal. They make the call to the upstairs.
Exactly.
Wait, that's the call. All right, thank you, sir.
Is that how Deal or No Deal works?
No, he'd make the call, and then Howie Mandel would give him the number of how much the deal they should
Oh,
take.
yeah, that's right. I now know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, the song has ended.
Hit my music.
Body's ready, my heart's on fire. I'm gonna push it over the wire. Perfect timing, tight as the drum. Final battles already won.
Feel better?
Yeah, I do. It's like I jizzed.
Whenever you sing like that, it makes you think of our promo.
Really?
A little bit.
Yeah, not bad, huh?
Yeah.
Rebound!
Well, the singing part of the promo.
Right. Anyways, to fighting news. We all know about Shane Del Rosario. Died of a weird,
weird
heart condition the other day.
Even weirder because we thought he was fine.
Yeah, it was false reports, is what it was.
False news reports or false doctor reports?
False news reports. Because the whole time he was technically brain dead, and they were just thinking about when to take him off life support.
I know how that goes.
So, yeah. But they found out, even though this isn't the cause of his death is still a heart condition that is just natural, a natural cause.
Right.
Something he was born with. They did find cocaine, THC, and opiates in his body.
Well, I'm sure if he had a heart condition, the cocaine did not help
It didn't help it. Well, cocaine with opiates. It's like upper and downers at the same time.
Yeah, and THC is a downer as well.
Yeah.
So.
So that, unfortunately, his name's. I'd rather them not report that, because if it didn't have anything to do with his death, why
Well,
tarnish?
I think it contributed, though.
Yeah, but why
Wouldn't you say?
tarnish his death if
I'd say that contributed. If it's a heart situation.
The doctors are saying it didn't.
At all?
Yeah, they're saying that his condition, it would have
Not
happened.
directly,
He
but
said-
indirectly.
yeah, it could have. Yeah, I'm sure they don't know enough about the disease to rule it out. But I don't need to know autopsy results.
Though it is funny because apparently, the Nevada Fighting Commission, all the other fighting commissions weren't good enough to find it in his system.
How much weed are you smoking, guys? Well, since they upped the ante, I guess marijuana
But you think
wouldn't be found at that
Any
point.
trace of cocaine would be grounds for
Well,
suspension.
isn't cocaine it goes away pretty fast, doesn't it, from your system?
Much quicker than weed, yeah.
Yeah,
Weed's like
so-
at least a month, minimum.
And opiates. I wonder what opiate he was taking. Because that's some heavy shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Opiates do kill you.
Let's try it and find out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Charles Dickens.
Yeah, let's take some opiates and we'll get tested and see how long it stays in us. Just
Yeah.
get tested every couple days.
Yeah, we'll do the testing for you people.
Yeah.
We are the study group.
Yeah.
And we'll let you know.
We're scientific and stuff.
Someone buy the drugs for us and we'll do it.
Yeah, totally. We'd love to test some weed, though. If you guys want us to test your weed out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how I'll react to it because I'm kind of weird like that, but I will test it out for you.
Yeah. We love cookies.
Especially after the testing.
I'm in for the testing.
Yes.
Edibles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
It's about that fighting.
And
I feel like we're about to
talking about testing. There will be some tests done this weekend because there are fights.
I feel like we're going to be talking about Nick Diaz here or something.
UFC 168, the rematch between Chris Weidman and Anderson Silva will happen. Let's see if Anderson Silva brings it this time. Then again,
just bring it.
What he did in the fight, he does in every fight, and Chris Weidman just made him pay for it. So And when Brad said that he looks at Anderson as a better person because of this, I'm like, no, because he does this every time, and this time he got caught. So
looks at
like Anderson Silva is almost invincible because the only time he got caught is when he was fucking around.
Oh,
but he fucks around every time,
every fucking match,
and this time he got put in his place.
Yeah. So
I actually looked at Chris Weidman as a guy who made the right game plan for someone who's fucking around.
Yeah.
So he's the smarter, better fighter. So we'll see. I'm really interested. We obviously know it's going to be different because Anderson's probably not going to do what he did in that first fight. Not going to fuck around. Just like when he fought Chael Sonnen, he didn't fuck around the second time. And so that, for the middleweight championship of the world, Anderson Silva's going to try to regain his throne. I predict Chris Weidman wins again. I think Anderson Silva's just on the downside of his career.
I hope so.
So Chris Weidman is a great fighter, too. So, and then the other title fight on that, the women's bantamweight title, the champ, the Olympian Ronda Rousey, will fight Miesha Tate in a rematch of a fight where Rousey destroyed her in the first place. So that'll happen as well. It's a nice little grudge match because Ronda Rousey likes to get mad at Miesha, and it makes for fun fights. So.
Do you know what Ronda is?
What is she?
The hottest hottie that ever hottied.
It's true.
She really is.
Really is. I take her temperature with my tongue.
Right in the butthole.
And then...
Cray adores.
I love the plural adores. Josh Barnett at heavyweight will take on Travis Brown, probably in the to see who fights Cain Velasquez versus Verdum after their heavyweight title fight. Verdum. He's like the least intimidating fighter with the coolest name like that.
Yeah.
Actually, he's better now. He's a better striker now, but he used to be all jiu-jitsu. And to have a name Verdum, bring the boom Verdum, like you could come up with so many nicknames for that guy.
Doesn't need a nickname. He's just Verdum.
It's such a great name. It's one of the best.
Why do I sound like a hound dog when I do that? It's weird.
I don't know. Another great name for MMA, Fabricio Camoish. I like that.
Okay.
He'll fight.
What's his nickname?
I don't think he needs
Fabricio. Fabrice.
Fabrice.
Come
My
on.
ass stinks. Come on.
Yeah.
He'll fight the plainly named
It does.
Jim Miller at lightweight. I love Jim Miller.
Dude.
Great fighter. And then Diego Brandel at 135
Jen
or
Miller's
45
a bitch.
pounds. What's that?
Jen Miller's a bitch.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just thought that was funny.
Well, Diego Brandel will fight Dustin Poirier at a nice little 145-pound fight. So a nice little card there for the end of the year show. 2 title fights, and that's the MMA.
That was a slow rip.
So the moral of the story, people, is if you have a degenerative heart disease that you know nothing about, do not take opiates, weed, and cocaine at the same time.
Right. Spread them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spread the love.
Yeah.
More ripping. I like it.
That means he was just taking cocaine, because if it's still in the system.
Right. You're ripping the paper like you're ripping a fart.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to tell a great story. So the other night, New Girl's here, and we're hanging out in the kitchen with my sister, and like I'd been holding back a fart for a good few minutes.
Ooh, I hate that.
Yeah, and I was like, I need to get out of here and go fart. But before I could, I had a sneeze coming.
Oh, no, the dreaded combo.
And so I knew there was a decent chance that the fart would leak out.
Yep.
So what I did was
control it.
So when I sneezed as loud as I could, and I stomped my foot just to detract. And sure enough,
And you found your ass.
Well, it was more of the noise, like because I walked away for a second, like I sneezed, like a few feet away. Oh my god, I'm hiccuping. This is a great pod. Anyways, I walked away and like I was like, hatch, because like I've been holding
out of my ass, guys.
Like yeah, my ass was so clenched that it became like a trumpet.
Yep.
It wasn't.
Did it rip?
It hurt.
Ooh, yeah.
It hurt. And like my sister totally heard it. New Girl did not hear it.
Oh, that's good.
At least I don't think, because she didn't react at all. My sister's like she's laughing, and I look over. New Girl's just like standing there, like, "Oh, bless you," whatever.
Maybe she's just ignoring it.
Oh, it was the greatest.
She's
thing
just a
ever.
sweetheart.
I don't think so, because she's made fun of me for farting
okay.
before. One time I jumped and one squeaked out. She's like, "What was that?" Sound like Ashton Kutcher.
Jumped in it.
What was that?
You jumped. Are you sure you didn't fart and then jump?
No, I was jumping off stairs, and like when I hit the bottom stair,
out.
I was like, so but I was like, "Achoo." Not like that. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, I hope she's not listening right now. Because now she does know.
Now she knows.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about...
The more you know.
Yeah, let's talk about sex.
Facts. It's football nomenclature for when a quarterback is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Huh?
picks on the rundown.
Oh, yeah. I was actually going to toss it over to your picks right now. I was going to ask if you had those ready, because if you did, let's talk a little picks.
I do have the picks. Like I predicted last week, I moved back into first place over Johnny. I went 11-5, so did you. We tied for first.
Yeah!
So
no midlife in here.
I gained 2 games on Johnny. I was 1 behind, so that means I'm 1 ahead now going into the last week. Midlife went 10-6. Not a bad record. 3rd place overall. And then Eva, she midlife or Eva life.
Yeah, Eva life did.
8-8 last week.
Wait, where did Johnny stand?
Johnny was 9-7, so he was right in front of Eva.
Okay.
So that was last week.
He did worse than midlife.
He did.
Yikes.
Yeah, midlife's not been bad lately, except for last week. He kind of blew it, but
he midlifed
this past week he was okay.
All right.
Finally, the last week of the season. It will come down to this. I am 1 game ahead of Johnny.
You and Johnny need to blow it so I can pass you guys.
I don't think you've made enough picks different than me to pass me.
Shit.
Actually, let me see if you made any different than me.
Oh God, I tried very hard not to look at your picks.
You made none different than me, so you're not going to game a single game on me. Me and Johnny, however, 4 different games. So it's going to be interesting on Sunday to see if Johnny can pass me for the overall lead.
I wonder if I can. No, 4 games is enough. I was like, could I come in second? But no.
Nope.
I'm more than 4 games back, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are. You're, I think, 5 from me at this point.
I'm about to hand over my title.
You are. Actually, maybe you are 4 games back from Johnny. So you might tie him.
Oh, look.
You check that out while we're doing it. All right, so this week, week 17, final week of the regular season, there are still playoff games up, or playoff spots up in the air, which is always fun, especially in the AFC. There's 4 spots, or there's 4 teams in for the last spot in the AFC. That's always interesting.
Yes.
So this week, of course, it being the last week of the season, we finally got a grasp of who's good or not, and we made 11 unanimous picks, the most of the season. The first one, Cleveland Browns going to Pittsburgh. We all picked the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are technically in the hunt. They need everybody else to lose.
Damn it.
And them to win.
Sorry, I'm 5 behind.
Oh, so you're not gonna. You'll be 1 behind if he loses all those games.
Damn it.
Unfortunately,
I should just go in there and make a different 1 pick, just in case.
Here you go, Greg. Take it.
Yeah,
change 1. Cleveland. So Pittsburgh gets this call over the Cleveland Browns. Since they're in the hunt for the playoffs, I think it's safe to say they're going to be playing a lot harder than Cleveland Browns are. But they are in the same division, so you never know how playing spoilers will be there, or spoilers, as it is supposed to be said. The Baltimore Ravens, the other team alive in the playoff hunt, they go into Cincinnati. But we all know Cincinnati is a different team at home than they are on the road.
Yes.
They are still trying to lock down the 3rd spot, possibly the 2nd spot if New England loses in the AFC. So they're going to be playing hard. So everybody picks the Bengals there at home.
It hard.
Yes, indeed. The Titans, who were just eliminated, I think, 2 weeks ago from the playoff hunt, they get the unanimous pick over the how many games has Houston lost now in a row? I think 13 in a row.
Something like that,
They're going to lose their 14th in a row this week, guys.
Nice.
The Indianapolis Colts will host the Jacksonville Jaguars. Colts are in 4th place, hoping to get a 3rd place if Cincinnati loses, so they'll be trying this week. So they get the unanimous pick over the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Carolina Panthers, they're trying to lock up a number 1 seed. If Seattle loses and Carolina wins, then they get the number 1 seed. So that you know they're going to go into Atlanta and try to beat them Falcons. They get the unanimous pick there. The New Orleans Saints are playing for a playoff spot. They need a win or a Cardinals loss, and they're in. You know they're going to be playing hard against them.
They fucked up this week.
Yeah, well, it was against Carolina.
I know, it's still.
In Carolina. So
I think I had Carolina. So okay.
Yeah, because they were in Carolina. It was a nice little comeback for Cam Newton there, too. Finally showing that he can do it with nobody receivers. So.
Yeah.
But the Saints get the pick, especially since they're at home. Undefeated there all season over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Buffalo Bills go into New England. New England's still trying to lock down a top seed. If Denver loses and they win, they get the top seed. So you know they're going to be playing hard.
Denver's not going to lose, though.
No, they're not going to lose. But Patriots, got to play hard in case you do. So they get the pick over the Buffalo Bills. The St. Louis Rams go into Seattle. I don't think Seattle's going to lose 2 in a row at home.
No.
It would be nice because if they
not
lose
to the Rams.
If they lose and the Niners win, Niners get the NFC West. So that'd be nice.
I mean, they're totally going to lose.
And we don't want to play Seattle in Seattle. As much as we can beat them, I still don't want to play them there. So
no, I don't either.
Let's hope for a Seattle loss, but we all pick them anyways. Speaking of those 49ers, we all picked them over the Arizona Cardinals, who even though they just beat Seattle in Seattle, we still think they lose to the eventual Super Bowl champion 49ers. The Denver Broncos going
Even
to...
if it's not this year, it's the eventual Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, exactly. As said earlier, Broncos aren't going to lose because they're going into Oakland, and God, the only people that lose there are visiting players, fans, visiting teams fans.
That was hard for you, wasn't it?
Yes, because they get killed.
If the Broncos were to lose in Oakland, they should be forced to give up their playoff spot.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're automatically out, Denver.
Yeah, just automatic.
You suck so bad.
Yep.
And then finally, the last unanimous pick, the Kansas City Chiefs, who are locked in at number 5 no matter what. We'll probably rest some players. They go into San Diego. Chargers, I think if they win and Miami loses, they get the number 6 spot, so they'll be in the playoffs. So you know they're going to be playing their asses off.
I can see, excuse me, I can see it now. The Chargers, they get the win. Miami gets the loss. Manti Te'o takes his girlfriend out for a nice steak dinner.
Nice steak dinner.
Yeah.
For some reason, Manti Te'o eats 2 of them.
Yeah, that's weird.
Goes home really full.
Well, he is, he is on the line there.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. So we all picked the Chargers to... Actually, no. Oh, I messed up because Eva picked the Chiefs, so I messed that one up. I just assumed she picked the Chargers.
You didn't realize she was that dumb.
No, so she picked the Chiefs for the Sunday night Chiefs-Chargers game.
The Chargers,
only 10 unanimous picks, which is still the most of all season.
I believe it was the Chargers had a 10-point advantage.
Yeah, which is weird.
I was very surprised. I was looking at the
guessing,
lines.
I'm guessing those bet makers or odds makers know that they're sitting Jamal Charles, and well, you don't have to sit Alex Smith because I still don't think he's that great. That's just me. That's just me. So he knows how to dump it off to Jamal Charles, who then runs it for 70 yards. I don't think that's Alex Smith. Anyways, let's get back to the decisive picks. I'm just saying, 5 touchdowns and 4 of them are from a guy who runs over 30 yards for each one.
Kaepernick's not doing that well this year either.
Still doing better than Smith. I showed you the numbers to prove it.
It was like 3 points.
It was like 2 fantasy points better.
Though, the last few games, Kaepernick's picked it up. Because why? He's been running the fucking
and
ball.
And stiff-arming guys instead of trying to run away from them.
Yes, I've been saying it since game 1 of the season. He needs to run the ball. He looks like he's afraid. He looks like he's been told not to run it. Finally, the last few games he's been running the ball, and what's been happening? They've been winning the fucking game.
It's true. I don't think he's been afraid. I think he's been indecisive about when to slide, when to stiff arm, when to
either he's been indecisive or the coaches have told him don't run the ball.
Right, and I think Crabtree being back, I think that's his comfort zone.
Yeah.
As much as he loves Vernon Davis and Anquan Bolden, Crabtree, when that guy gets one-on-one coverage, he's throwing it to him no matter what.
I think Vernon Davis is afraid to catch the ball now.
He didn't make one drop pass the other day.
Well, he doesn't want to get tackled by the dick.
Dick pulled on again, huh?
Dick tackle.
But honestly, with that trio there of receivers, it's going to be hard to beat the Niners, I say.
Yeah. If Kaepernick keeps running the fucking ball.
Yeah. Unless you're the Falcons and make an awesome onside kick, apparently.
Run, Cap, run.
The decisive
those
picks.
Leg braces.
The Washington Redskins, let's just say it now, the soon-to-be coachless team, Washington Redskins.
Yeah, they're already quarterbackless.
Exactly. Going to New York. I've been hearing talks of Tom Coughlin being fired for New York, too. I'm like, that guy brought you 2 championships. One just 2 years ago. It's not his. Then they got rid of his team, and they expect him to win still?
And
sorry, man. He'll bring him back.
And then
you keep Tom Coughlin. That team plays hard for him.
I think Jim Harbaugh feels. They got rid of his team, too, after winning the Super Bowl.
That's true. Or John Harbaugh, you mean?
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, he's doing a good job, man. With a team like that, they're on the cusp of a playoff spot. He's done a great job.
Yes.
His team sucks, but he's done a great job.
Yep.
I mean, it only matters because he's the brother of our favorite coach anyways.
That's right.
The Washington Redskins, though, they get the picks from Eva and from Johnny. The rest of us go with the Giants. That means the TCS trio. We all pick the Giants because they're at home, and they're still better than the Washington Redskins, let's be honest. The New York Jets, speaking of the other New York team.
New York City.
They get the vote of confidence from San Diego Johnny on the road against a team going for a playoff spot, the Miami Dolphins. I'm going with those Miami Dolphins. All they have to do is win, and they're in.
I know why he did that, because he wants the Dolphins to lose.
He does.
Because he needs the Dolphins to lose and the Chargers
This
to win.
is all wishful thinking on this part here.
Yeah, that's wishful thinking / plotting.
Yep. Yeah. And then the most interesting, I think, game of the week, Minnesota Vikings. We all know they're not that very good. They're not very good. At home, they're pretty decent. They beat up on the Philadelphia Eagles. They host the Detroit Lions, who have been very bad. They lost a game last week. They should have won. They lost a game 2 weeks ago. They should have won.
Yep.
They've just been very bad. I picked the Vikings. Eva picks the Vikings. You pick the Vikings, thinking they're going to play spoilers to those Lions again.
Well, here's why I picked them, because there's a decent chance, not a great chance, but a decent chance, Adrian Peterson's coming back.
Yeah, not only that, like I was telling you before the show, their coach is probably going to get fired. Those players like this coach, so they're probably going to play hard this game to try to save his job. So I think with Jim Schwartz is a terrible coach for the Lions, and he needs to be fired. Because you have that kind of talent, and you can't take him to the playoffs 2 years in a row, you suck. So
you suck.
Fuck you, Jim Schwartz. Remember when he was the guy that got mad at Jim Harbaugh for slapping him on the back a little too hard?
That's right.
You fucking pussy.
Forgot about that.
Get the fuck out of here.
Big old vag.
I can't wait till he's fired, and I can
Vag.
laugh. We'll throw a party on the show for it.
We should.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Anyways, Green Bay Packers. They're getting their boy back. We'll talk about that, I'm sure. Because of that news, we picked the Packers.
That was the deciding factor.
Eva, she told me she made every pick, and then she's like, I'm waiting on the Packers pick. I'm still thinking about that one.
Packers.
Packers.
You could have said Packers because that would sound like you're from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. As soon as I got the news that Aaron Rodgers was playing, I texted her. I'm like, hey, Rodgers is starting. Is that what you were waiting for?
Oh, boy.
What? I'm going to let you sing.
No, it's okay.
Okay. So that's why us three went with the Packers. Midlife and Johnny went with the Bears. I don't know why. They've been bad lately.
The Bears.
It's
fine by you, though.
Yeah, I'm
You
fine.
want midlife, or you want Johnny to blow?
Johnny to midlife it. I sure do.
SD Johnny.
And then finally, Monday night game.
That's what I need. I need to drop the rocks you're saying finally.
That's true.
Yeah.
And this will determine the last playoff spot, as the NFC East will be up for grabs. The Philadelphia Eagles go into Dallas. We haven't heard. I heard conflicting reports that Tony Romo will play. Tony Romo won't play.
With himself.
Yeah. He's got a herniated back. The Eagles go into Dallas. Even though they're in Dallas, I picked the Eagles. You picked the Eagles. Johnny picks the Eagles. Midlife picks the Eagles. But, of course, the Homer Eva picks the Dallas Cowboys. So she's going to be crying and losing the picks for the week after that pick there.
Not very smart.
No, not at all.
I don't know why you would pick a... Well, actually, that's not true. I know why you'd pick a Romo-less Cowboys, because you won't be passing to the other team in the fourth quarter.
To blow it. Not only that, honestly, the Cowboys never win their last game of the season. It's the last few years they've blown it every single time. So
yeah, but Romo's not there to blow it.
That's true. We'll talk about who they signed later as a replacement.
In honor of the Eagles about to win this game.
Yes.
I'll play Little Eagles.
All right.
This will be good.
And, this doesn't really match their high-octane offense, but it'll do.
Oh, should I play a different Eagles song?
No, it's okay. This will do.
I'll play Life in the
I love
Fast
this
Lane.
song.
All right, like we said, Romo, he's hurt. He's out the season. No more throwing with the other team in the fourth quarter. They have a shot. If they get into the playoffs, they will not blow it with interceptions.
Yeah, in the fourth quarter.
So they got Kyle Orton, who is Romo's backup, who will be starting.
Who was Tebow's backup in Denver.
Oh.
You like that one?
Hold on. Oh, shit. I wasn't prepared.
Yeah, oh, you mean the guy with the neck beard, Orton, who used to be the backup to the same that same Tim Tebow, who has the same amount of wins as Tony Romo.
Tim Tebow does win.
In the playoffs, of course. Go ahead.
This one's for Tebow. Yeah, let's go. All he do is win, 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 no matter what. Got Jesus on his mind, he can never get enough. And every time he step up in the building, everybody rush shots go up.
And they stay there.
That was the most stretched out Tebow intro ever. Fuck Hotel California.
That's some strong words coming from an Eagles lover.
It is. But this is Tebow we're talking about.
That's true.
Kyle Orton, Tebow's former backup.
That's right.
Well,
the guy Tebow stole the starting job
Tebow's
from.
former starter, then former backup.
Who the guy he took the starting job from?
Think about that.
Neckbeard himself.
Yeah. Neck fat himself will be taking over the Romo spot for throwing it to the other team in the fourth quarter. Here's the thing. The quarterback. The Cowboys don't have any other backup, so they had to go sign somebody because their practice squad QB was stolen away from another team. That's the poop. So who'd they go after? You may know this name. His name is John Kitna.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, John Kitna has won less playoff games than Roma as well. But he knows the system, so they wanted to bring a guy in.
He does. Why
who doesn't have to learn the
system?
playbook.
Because it's a former quarterback, and he's 41 years old.
It's the guy Tony Romo stole the starting job from. Not much of an upgrade.
Right.
And they stay there.
That's good. John Kitna, former QB for the Cowboys. He's 41 years old, and he is now a high school teacher / football coach.
And his name's Kitna.
Yeah.
Come on. Ugh. Jesus.
It's great, but he does plan on donating his salary to the high school he works at.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet of him.
Isn't it a little counterproductive?
Why don't they just bring Troy Aikman back from retirement?
I feel like they're pulling a Lakers here.
I'm sure at this point all his concussions won't ruin him this time.
Yeah, come on. Yeah. But just like the Lakers, like, hey, Derek Fisher's too old. Let's get rid of him and bring in Steve Nash, who's older.
Oh, Steve Blake too, please. We need more Steve.
Yeah, more Steve.
More Steve.
More old and more Steve.
Yeah, they're like, man, we're so far behind. We need to bring back Farmar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's not old.
No. And he's there. He was there for championships.
Yeah. So Cowboys seem the same way the Lakers do. Let's bring in someone old to run the team. But the only good news that the Cowboys have this week, besides that they won't be thrown to the other team in the fourth quarter, is that Des Bryant says there's no doubt that he'll play this week.
He's a fucking champ, man.
Except in the fourth quarter when they're losing and it's a minute 21 to go.
Yeah, he'll be crying.
Then he's not a champ.
No, he'll be crying.
But maybe he's a champ because he's the winner back to the locker room.
That's true.
Yeah, last one's a rotten egg. Yeah. So that's your
If
Cowboys.
we're putting up buckets full of tears, he's winning.
Lots of buckets.
That's my favorite carnival game.
Buckets full of tears?
Yeah.
Did you do that while jerking off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't love me. She doesn't love me.
Yeah. Wes Welker out until at least the playoffs. He's had 2 concussions in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
that's
bad.
not healthy.
No.
That's
what
Bret
happens
Hart.
when you're a slot receiver, though.
That's very Bret Hart.
Oh, yeah. Fucking Goldberg. Who Goldberged him?
Oh, good. you got jackknifed.
Yeah. That is a problem when you're one of the smaller guys in the league and your job is to run down the middle of the field.
Yeah.
So you're going to get nailed.
And you're going to get concussions, too.
Yeah.
So hopefully he comes back for the Denver sake by the playoffs.
Yeah. They need him for that run.
Yeah.
Really do.
J.J. Watt on the old Texans, he needs surgery now.
Oh, he's getting fake titties?
No.
JJ titties.
JJ titties. No, he needs surgery, but it's not what you think. He needs plastic surgery, so titties wasn't far off.
All right.
He got hit in the nose a few weeks back.
Oh, is he like the ugly duckling? He needs surgery on the face and stuff?
Pretty much. He got hit in the nose a few weeks back, and every game he played, he kept getting hit in the
I think
same
it was
spot.
like 12 weeks back.
Was it that?
It was week 4, I think.
Was it that
yeah, it was that long ago.
Oh, Jesus.
It was on national TV, I think, too.
That's hilarious. I
remember his nose being busted open.
I didn't realize it was that long ago. Well, every week he was getting hit in the same spot and re-busting it open, and now it's a permanent mark. And he says, and this is for real, his mom doesn't like it, so he's getting the surgery, plastic surgery.
Baby, it looks like you have a vagina on your face.
Is that what she said?
Yeah. That's what she sounds like, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
She's white.
I thought she was. I don't. She just really idolizes fat black women.
Yeah.
Fat women of color.
Close that vagina.
She really likes Jay Moore.
Yeah.
Oh, Big Mama
Corolla.
got you. Hey, Big Mama. And this is what we were alluding to earlier. Aaron Rodgers says he's for sure going to play this weekend.
Huh?
I'll be Aaron,
okay.
I'll be Aaron Rodgers. You be Big Mama.
Okay.
Hey, Big Mama.
Huh?
Hey, do you think I could play this weekend?
Yeah, of course, Aaron. You're so great.
I mean, they say my neck hurts, but I think I feel fine.
It don't matter. I believe in you, boy. I know you'll do it.
Can we win the Super Bowl this week, Big Mama?
Oh, you mean football?
Yeah, football.
What? Huh?
Yeah, football.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good at the foosball. We just played over Christmas.
Yeah. The ball we throw back and forth and spirals.
No, the little soccer man kicking balls.
Oh,
foosball.
no, not the foosball, the football.
Well, why are you going to play that?
That's how I make money.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm good at it, right?
Money?
Yeah, money, lots of money.
Where's my money?
Why did this turn into Bobby Boucher?
I don't know.
Start off so strong. And it's so weak. Anyways, Aaron Rodgers is returning. They'll be going against their big rivals, the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears. How much do you hate that discount double check commercial with the Bear fans?
What is up with that?
Double check.
That is blasphemy.
It is blasphemy because Packers and Bears hate each other.
Yeah.
And it's
they don't hate him enough in that commercial.
It's a stupid commercial, and that's like Celtics fans and Lakers fans hanging out.
Not only that, it is not true to their characters because one of those guys doesn't know he's a Green Bay Packer. He just knows him as the double check guy. And that is bullshit because if he's a Bears fan, he hates Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
And he would know exactly who that motherfucker is.
That'd be like if Larry Bird walked in and Magic Johnson's like, hey, I don't know who you are, but what's up?
That'd be like if Forrest Gump for some reason knew a math question. It just makes no sense. It's bad story development.
Or if Rain Man didn't know a math question.
Right.
Yeah. Anger.
It makes no sense.
Lots of anger. The Texans, they're looking for a new coach these days because apparently if you have a stroke on the field, they get rid of you.
Yeah.
Or heart attack or whatever it was. Speaking of Bears, they've interviewed Lovie Smith for a coaching job. He's been out of a job since last season when the Bears canned him.
He took the Bears to a Super Bowl. So
And, yeah, well, it's funny.
not a win, but...
No, but it's funny that, the Bears, they were staying in it when Lovie Smith was there.
Better defense when he was there.
Better defense. And look, they can him, and what have they done this year? Nothing. The only thing consistent with the Bears is Jay Cutler being a pussy.
That's true.
That is the most consistent thing they have.
And they have, honestly, like for a team that has two of the best receivers in the league with Alshon Jeffrey and Brandon Marshall, they cannot put it together at all. Jay Cutler is the most overrated quarterback.
More than Romo?
No, because Romo actually plays well except for the fourth quarter. Right. Jay Cutler plays horrible the first three quarters and then sometimes pulls it together in the fourth.
They need to tag team it.
Yeah.
They need to be on the same
tags
team.
him in the fourth.
Yeah.
Tony plays the first three quarters, tags in Jay in the fourth, and
your turn, fella. Grab his dick. You're in.
But they tag each other by smacking each other on the ass, right?
Oh, grabbing dicks.
Tony Homo.
They dock.
Yeah, of course.
That's when it's time to switch.
Bing.
Yeah, sword fight. Adrian Peterson, we were talking about. He's looking to return this week, but it's still a question. He's hoping to return, but I mean they're out of the playoff hunt, so why hurt yourself?
Well, but then I think why not? Since if you get hurt more, you got all the offseason to heal it up.
Yeah, but how about you don't come back and you take this time plus the offseason?
Because he's going to try to become the greatest running back of all time. In order to do that, you need to get as many yards as possible.
I know, and he's going to be, but don't hurt yourself now. You're not even in a playoff run.
He's playing for Frazier, though. Remember, he told Leslie Frazier he's going to go tell the management that he loves him.
I thought you meant Frazier Crane.
Niles. Oh, Niles.
Yeah. Yes, Frazier.
We live in Seattle, but we talk like this.
I don't get it either. And why are you so much deeper than me?
You're gay, sir.
Oh. Okay.
That ended fast.
You know what it was?
Okay.
I couldn't get a British accent going. Chip.
Chim chimney. Oh, Niles.
Hey, Miss Poppins. Belichick is at it again. He's blaming all the recent... I mean, there's been a lot of injuries in the NFL lately, especially a lot of ACLs, a lot of knees. He's blaming that on the NFL's new off-season workout limits. He's saying they can't prep them in the off-season. They're getting hurt in the regular season.
I can see it being that because your body needs the muscle memory to know when to avoid a hit or to be able to take a hit as you do during practice, or at least you learn in practice when to take a hit. When you don't get enough practice time, your muscles don't build up the same way. You don't have the muscle memory to get out of the way the same way. You're getting hit in parts of the body you don't want to get hit in.
It's true.
And between that and also the hits now below the knees because you can't hit a guy in the chest apparently anymore, I think that's what's causing big-time injuries.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. There's, I'm sure not being able to work out to your fullest during the off-season is not helping.
No.
But I think all the stupid rules, I mean, you're basically forcing people to go after the knees. Mm-hmm. And I think that's awful.
Unless it's a quarterback, then you got to hit high. But if you hit high and you hit him a little too hard,
hit him high,
you're going to get,
high.
Like, and especially a short guy like Breeze, you're going to get a penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is short.
Those poor pass rushers, man. All they can do is just wrap up at the hip. That's all they can do.
I swear, man, you fucking sneeze on a quarterback now. It's pass interference.
Mm-hmm.
Not pass interference. What the fuck am I talking about?
Roughing the passer.
Thank you.
It's been a long day. It's been a long day.
It's
been a long couple weeks for you, too.
Yeah.
So.
Fuck. I'll kill myself soon enough.
Yeah.
He's right. Big Mama, do you mind if I kill myself?
No, what?
I'm going to kill myself.
Oh, okay.
What?
Am I in your wheel?
Why do you sound so confused everything I say?
Huh?
Jay Moore is better at this.
No, I'm saying it way too much. His hosts come less sporadically.
Anyway, so Belichick, you're right, but also, how about you let them fucking tackle like they're meant to be tackled?
That's true.
That's what it goes. I hope you see the next story that I wrote underneath the Belichick story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
Is that what you were smiling at earlier?
Yep, that's what I was laughing. I forgot to write the story. I just wrote Bears tackle, and then I forgot the rest of it. So we'll move on to the best story of the night.
Apparently a gang of bears were tackling things.
Yeah.
Hey, hit that again.
I'll hit it quiet. Oh, I'll hit it. You can tell we dig deep when it comes to Hernandez Justice because we just want to play that song.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we should stop doing Hernandez stories and just play the song anyways.
Yeah, like, your Daily Hernandez update. All right, let's play it out.
And like, all right, that's our show. So Hernandez, his defense, and I'm not talking about on the field. I'm talking about, lawyers.
Yeah.
They're accusing the state and the police of leaking info to the media about the whole trial and everything.
So?
Well, the judge is now considering putting on a gag order.
He waited this long after we already know, like, the extent of everything that he's done recently? Like the 5 murders and the rental car keys in the pocket. You know, when I know that detail, I'm pretty sure waiting this long to put a gag order on things, I don't think I need to know more than that.
I think you dropped the ball.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's far past gag order time.
I volunteer myself to dish out the gag order. I'll stick my cock down his throat.
Well, you know, it's funny. Whenever I hear, like, gag order, I always automatically think, like, the red ball that goes in your mouth with the leather strap. I always just
like Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, I just picture, like, a shit ton of cops wearing the red ball in their mouth. And not in a sexual way.
Shut up, cops.
Yeah, in a funny way.
It's just like a newspaper political cartoon or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Wearing the red ball.
In my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's it for Hernandez Justice.
It's Hernandez Justice.
And finally, can we hit the trio of all songs? We got the Tebow in. We got the Aaron Hernandez in. Can we hit the third one?
Just make it a 3-way.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. If it'll play.
It was Sandusky and I know When you walk on by, just make sure you pull up your fly. And if you go to pee, you know you better check for Sandusky, yeah. Screw the urinal, go to the stall, use the toilet bowl. And if you see a head peeking, then you know Sandusky's there and it's time to go. He likes boys' bodies. He likes boys' bodies. He likes boys' bodies. You don't have to work out.
You don't have to work out. You don't have to work out.
Mike doesn't work out.
No. Unless you're talking about beer to my mouth.
Yeah.
Curls.
Cock to your mouth.
Yeah. My jaw is very strong, dude.
Yeah, it's true.
Look at that definition.
Yeah, oh, look at that. I see nothing. You want to talk about digging deep? Sandusky is going to have a hearing via webcam on whether he can still receive his state pension or not.
It feels like something that would be in Arrested Development. Hey, is this working? Like the father in Arrested Development from prison. Hey, is this working?
That's actually very true.
Because they did have the one episode where he is in jail, like having the family meeting.
Yeah.
And he's like trying to talk over them, and they're all ignoring him.
I'm now picturing Sandusky as him now.
Poor George Bluth.
I think that's my first one of the show.
That was. I've had a lot though.
Wow,
I've made up for
it. There's 2. Yeah, that's hilarious. Anyways, yeah. So Sandusky. He's going to have a hearing whether he can receive pension. When he went to jail, when he was convicted, they stopped giving it to him. And then they started giving it to him.
Yeah.
And his wife, she's like, I still need to live off of things like money.
No, you don't get pension if your husband, who was the guy who was making the money, was raping little boys.
Right, get a job, bitch.
Didn't they just sue Penn State over this shit?
Yeah.
What makes her think she's getting fucking money?
Why does she deserve money?
What a cunt.
Yeah, you know what she needs?
It's an
Yep. She does. I just wanted to play the song again.
Move over, Eva. We have a new Countess of Cuntington.
She's getting mad they even hinted towards that.
The new Countess of Cuntington.
The Countess of Cuntington. That's the new Harry Potter film.
Cunt Dracula.
Harry Potter and the Countess of Cuntington.
Yeah.
I could see that being a Harry Potter film.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
A dirty one.
Either way, I'm not going to watch it.
No.
I hate Harry Potter.
The books are good.
I tried watching 10 minutes of one time.
I like the first part of the seventh movie, I guess is what it is. But it's the first part of the 7th book. A really good movie. But this 8th one kind of dropped the ball.
Oh, that's a wrong drop.
Great
that's
story.
What I meant.
Compelling and rich.
I was wondering what you were doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No, it's very true.
Yeah, I don't.
You're ending the show is what you're doing.
Is that what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the help. You guys can check us out at thecherrystrike.com, facebook.com/thecharitystrike. You can get us on the old twat box at the Cherry Strike. No E.
Do that again, drop that E.
That thing.
That was a quick one for you.
No E at the end. You can call us at 805-419-3679. We do phone calls and voicemails and texts and sex and pictures. Make sure you do the whole iTunes thing. You can even email us at cherrystrike@yahoo.com.
That's true.
Is that everything?
Want to be an unpaid intern, please?
Yeah. Yeah. Unpaid fluffer intern? That'd be great.
Finally look up the stories for me because I hate just grabbing my phone and looking up stories.
God, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, unpaid fluffer intern. We don't pay you. You pay us.
Yeah.
That's all I got. On that note, good night, everybody.
Okay.